The world is marking 100 years since the beginning of the First World War in 1914. What many Kenyans may not know is that Taita Taveta, down at the coast, is where much of the war between British and German forces was fought between 1914 and 1918. More than 45,000 Kenyans who fought in the war lost their lives, and now bitter memories of what their families are left with. Sharon Momanyi reports.
Deep within the vast Savo Plains, 75-year-old Mwamkono Mwavaka sits still as he reminisces the event that took both his grandfather Chochola and his father away from him. When Chochola died in the First World War, the British forces needed more men, so they came for his father.
Nasema sasa baba yake amekufa huko na huyu naye atakwenda kufa huko. Basi watu walilia sana kwa nyumbani.
When Chochola died, a lock of his hair was returned home as proof of death. Chochola was just one of the estimated 45,000 Kenyan men who lost their lives in the battlefield. This year, the world is commemorating a centenary since the World War I erupted, after the British declared a war against Germany in August 4th, 1914. Africans, by that time under the colonial governments, were dragged into the battlefields, fighting alongside their colonizers.
They suffered terribly here, and we should remember that. And people who visit here, I think, go back with a feeling of, gosh, that was a difficult time.
James Wilson, a historian and author of the book Guerrillas of Savo, is documenting the war between the then British East Africa, now Kenya, and the German East Africa, now Tanzania.
Wow.
Unknown to many people, Kenya's Taita Taveta hills were used as hideouts, battlefields, army camps, and forts during the First World War. Taita Taveta became the battlefield because the region lies on the border between Kenya and Tanzania.
We used to come out with the kids when they were smaller and go around the sites, and we could still pick up bullets, bits of metal, all sorts of stuff.
The National Museums of Kenya and local tourist lodges are setting up battlefield tours to help keep the memories alive. For many in Kenya, the stories of their great-grandfathers' battles are fading. But Mzee Mwamkono hopes that battlefield tourism can help bring alive the scenes of bullets, blood, and sacrifice that marked these hills 100 years ago. Sharon Momanyi, KTN.